Chapter 7, Part 3. We walked around the city mostly in silence once we left the restaurant, but it wasn't the kind of silence that made words seem urgent or even necessary. Her hand brushed mine accidentally, and even though it was totally innocent and we apologized to each other, she slipped her hand into her jacket pocket as if to make sure it wouldn't happen again. The moon, a small and distant thing, was starting to become more visible as the sun went down. It's almost Maghrib time, Bisma said. I've always hated hearing that, I said. Means the fun's over, Bisma chuckled. There was a common refrain Desi Muslim mothers used to get their children home when it got dark. Come inside or the jinn will get you. I always thought it was super weird that jinn were just hanging around in our backyard waiting for the sun to go down so they could get me. It isn't like they can't stand sunlight and they can easily just walk into the house uninvited. Wait a minute, do they think some old auntie just confused vampires with jinn-like back then in the day, and now all aunties are repeating what they heard from her? She shook her head, still smiling. I'm serious, you're not, she told me. It's possible. Maybe, she said. It's probably just the way to warn kids that there are dangers in the world, especially where there isn't any light, and these dangers, these monsters, are less than human. I could just have Intizar ask his purr, I guess. When she didn't react, I said, my best friend thinks I should call this. They're like these holy... I know what purr is, she said. I actually went to see one once. Zar thinks that I should call this guy so I can pray for me to get good grades. Why did you go? Bisma hesitated. I wanted to know if there was a way to make someone happy. What did he say? We came to the stoplight, and she looked at me, a twist of lemon in her smile. And she said that he could teach me many ways to make someone happy if I came by again at night. Gross, he said. I said, yeah, it wasn't great. Some men get like that when they find out about what happened. A guy my parents introduced me to told me he couldn't marry me, obviously, but he'd do me favors if I wanted. Like he said, you can only lose your virginity once. Sometimes it felt like God had just gotten bored with making decent people or had run out of ideas for them. I'm sorry. Not your fault. Anyway, the purr did say that he could make an amulet that could make someone laugh, make them laugh for the rest of their life if necessary, but there is no object in the world that can increase happiness. Ice cream? I suggested. Very funny. Okay, so maybe, except for she grinned when I pointed to the parlor across the street. Sure, let's go. As we waited for the signal to change, I thought about what the peer had told her, that he could increase the laughter given to someone, but not the joy, and I realized that I'd been wrong about the Book of Destiny. Back at the restaurant, I'd been thinking that if the life written for someone were full of laughter, I would be a good one. I hadn't realized that it was possible for someone to laugh a lot, to seem happy enough, but still be wounded on the inside.